Okay, here we are going to do the take two. I said, you can stand on the highest peak of a city building and you're not going to feel like this. And the camera shut off all by itself. And I did the card part, and now I'm showing the art. And we're going to have a part two to this reading because the elite are trying really, really hard to not let we, the enlightened ones, connect with one another. They don't want you to understand of the solace and abundance that is in the real world, right? Not only are you up here with that perspective and you can commune one with God, you can look and see where all of the fresh water is, all the herbs, the nuts, the berries, right? Even the fresh meat where it's walking. Nature provides everything we need. Mankind provides lack. They filth all over it. They want to knock down those mountains and put up filthy, ugly, horrible buildings that don't let the light in. But look at no matter how high that mountain is, do you see how it's built? It's built to let the light in. God takes good care of us. And it's time now. Let's see what's at the top of the deck for us today. Ooh, it's we are beneath the surface. See, it doesn't look like much going on. Or we light workers with our little tarot cards going on and our inspirational videos, right? Doesn't look like much going on, does it? No, but we flow with the natural tides. We flow in the circadian rhythms of bliss in this world. The Christ consciousness is a true, real thing. I hold it. I was born with it. Thank God. My original poetry, I'm going to put a link to it at the bottom of this. Listen to it. It's not contrived. It's my diary. I never thought anybody was ever going to hear it. Except me and God. Excuse me. I'm going to sneeze. Let me cut the deck. Exactly. It's about standing on the edge, the precipice. Another perspective card, okay? Only in this one, standing on the edge, looking out. And yeah, see where all the water is, the fruits, the nuts, the berries. Gaining solace and communion with earth as one. Standing firm in our truth, with our truth resting in our hand. We are God's champions, bringing that Christ consciousness into the world. You want to hear the diary of Christ? Like, wouldn't that be so cool, right? You like, go back in time if we get quote unquote Jesus' diary and read it. Well, you know what? I was born into Christ consciousness. If you want to read what that's like, you can. You don't have to read it either. I read it for you. You just listen to me read it for you. So it's not, I mean, I messed up a couple words, it's so funny even reading it, even myself. But I got it typed up somewhere. I can read it again. But I'm going to put the link on here. I want you all to listen. I listened to it this morning. It helps me understand who I am. It'll help you understand the perspective, of Christ consciousness. And I didn't I was born into it, but then I had to grow. Because it's a lot, to absorb all at once. And you go through life and you have to absorb wisdoms. And I had to jot them down so that I could read them again and learn them. bum, 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 bum. And as I go through the book 1, book 2, book 3, you can see the journey, the epiphanies and the journey. And I share it all with you because God told me to. So I did. And as I read it myself, I become more and more aware that that's what this is all about. This is we, the collective, all joining together in Christ consciousness to fulfill the prophecy, to bring Christ consciousness, not just in the esoteric, but right here on earth. Okay? We're done living stupid. Right? We're living now as the divine beings we are. And I love you all. And I'll see you tomorrow.